This old guy DIY video has to do with replacing the rear hub assembly on a 2013 Chevy Impala. If you're going down the freeway at 74 miles an hour, all of a sudden your dash lights up like a Christmas tree and your StabiliTrak thing comes on. After you pull to the side of the road, you realize that your wheel does this. It's a good indication that your rear hub has failed. So we're going to take a few minutes, we'll film the highlights here, and then I'll put a link to a really nice video that some other guy did that allowed us to take a look at this job and say he'd buy an $84 part and throw it in ourselves rather than pay $350 to the local shop. Here we go. So the first step is to jack the vehicle up. Just remove the lugs, take the wheel off. Use a 13mm socket to pull the caliper bolts out and just hung the caliper assembly off to the side. Now he has to come in here and you go through the larger of these holes to get to these 4 bolts that are actually holding the hub assembly on. You can hear how great that sounds. I was surprised to see the socket here. It's just a 10mm, so you come through the larger hole in that hub, go back and get on that bolt. Now he'll spin these 4 bolts off. You have too high, too low. For applications like this, the Milwaukee M18 1/2-inch impact wrench is worth every dollar you'll spend. We got this axle puller set from our local O'Reilly's Auto Parts. There's the part number 57032. So you take that puller and he's putting it on the hub. Just put 3 of the lug nuts back on, and now we'll take the slide hammer and hook that into it and pull that thing off. This is what the 5-pound slide hammer looks like as he's threading it into the hub puller. I had to hammer it about 20 times with this 5-pound slide hammer. After he unhooked the ABS sensor on the back, you see this is the beautiful orifice that was left for us. This is what the hub assembly looks like. So we'll continue on. We're 20 minutes in. The backing plate looks good. Now when you do this, remember the backing plate orientation. In this case it goes like that. You can see the brake assembly is coming in from that left side. We'll clean this up a little bit, hit it with some lithium grease, and then put the new hub assembly in. Prior to installing the hub assembly, he cleaned out the hole and put some lithium grease on the back of the hub assembly, put it in. Little 10mm bolts, then he cranked down and attached the speed sensor to the back. Now the brakes look good, so just put that caliper assembly back on, throw the wheel back on, and this job is done. Probably 40 minutes had we not been filming, and it cost $80 for the part rather than $350 to have the local shop do it. When you look at this thing, it's easy to see that yes, the bearing in the hub assembly failed. And he said it's kind of interesting when you're going 74 miles an hour in a left-hand lane on a freeway. All of a sudden it starts shaking, you think you're in NASCAR, but everybody got home safely. He's got the replacement almost done. It's all good. Thank you for watching. Initially I said O'Reilly's, but these toolkits actually came from AutoZone. 57033, 57032. So with the right tools, everything comes together much better.